Hey, what is up, everybody? This is the Great Puckettini, and what I want to present to you tonight is my Arkansas Razorbacks top 10 versus Ole Miss. And it's good to see everybody again. I'm putting my camera back on. I'm going to see if my computer can take it. My computer starts lagging, so I'm going to see if I can put my face down here. If it don't, I won't do it anymore. I'm just going to try it out and see how it goes. But anyway, here's my top 10 Arkansas Razorbacks versus the Ole Miss Rebels. And this is from September 13th, 2025. Now, first I want to start off, I'm just going to warn you, I'm not a doom and gloom guy. I'm a glass is half full, not half empty. And I've seen, some of the headlines on YouTube is it was a crushing loss for us, this and that. And I don't see it that way at all. Trust me, I wanted to win as bad as anybody. I was mad as can be. We got beat. I was mad about a lot of stuff, but I see a lot of positives in this game, and I'm for sure not ready to call the season over. I mean, of course, we need to grow some, but hey, I saw a lot of good things, and clearly it was not a crushing loss. Remember, they were the number 17 team in the country. We go to their place where they were 13-1 at home under Lane Kiffin in 6 seasons. Only one team has beaten them. I don't know who it was. I should have looked it up. But in 6 seasons, they were 13-1. We should have beat them. We had chances to beat them. And they're now 14-1 at home at Vaught Hemingway Stadium. That is a very tough place to play. I thought they got some very good calls on their, in their favor as well from the officials. It seemed like the calls against us were really big. And like one time they called them for a holding penalty on extra point. I mean, yeah, geez, come on. But anyway, I think they do that to try to make the penalties 7-7. Look like they didn't call it against us. I think they know who's the favored team, and I think they call it that way a little bit. That's just me. You can call me conspiracy theorist, whatever. But anyway, and I'm going to say it again. I said it last week. We should be ranked in the top 25. We went into Vaught Hemingway Stadium, the number 17 team in the country, and we should have beat them. We got beat 41-35, covered the spread. We had 3 main glaring bad plays that hurt us. And if we get those, we win, But anyway, there are a lot of other plays other than that, too. And I just want to do a team comparison. Look over at this chart. We outplayed them. Should have beat them. Total yards, Arkansas, 526 to 475. We outgained them. Passing, they did outthrow us. We struggled a little bit, and I'll talk about that. Rushing yards, 221 to 118. We outrushed them. We had 1 turnover. They had 0, and that was big. We had time of possession, 33 to 26. Third down conversions, we were at 75, they were at 67, so we won that. Red zone performance, we both were at 100%. We both scored inside the red zone. Fourth down, nobody went for it on fourth down. Penalties, we had 7, they had 7. But like I say, one of theirs was on a holding penalty on an extra point. I mean, come on, give me a break. I mean, their first touchdown, they call us for pass interference, which, my goodness, we had 2 or 3 plays where they interfered with us and didn't call it at all. I mean, come on, give me a break. And then we had 1 sack. They didn't have any sacks. So, hey, I think we outplayed them. Should have won the game. It just didn't happen. But, hey, I'm a glass is half full. It definitely was not a crushing loss. I mean, we should be ranked in the top 25. I said what I said. So that should happen. It probably will not, but we should be. All right, so let's get into it. First of all, before I get into the top 10, I want to name some honorable mentions here. Some guys that were right at making it, had good games. If you have a 70 grade on PFF, you had a pretty damn good game. And check these guys out. First off, defensive end Philip Lee, who's been hurt, he had a heck of a game. He's from Jacksonville, Florida. He transferred to us from Troy. He graded out a 67.7, a really good grade. Free safety Caleb Wooden. There's one of our secondary guys. So they said, we got torched. I don't know if his secondary quite so bad. He's from Lawrenceville, Georgia, transferred to us from Auburn. He graded out a 67.5. Then you got defensive end Charlie Collins right here from Pine Bluff, Arkansas. He graded out a 66.9 grade. Wide receiver Omega Blake had another good game. He's from Rock Hill, South Carolina, transferred to us from UNC Charlotte. He graded out at 66.6. Then you got defensive tackle Cam Ball from Atlanta, Georgia, graded out at 66.5. Running back Braylon Russell from Benton, Arkansas, graded out at 66.3. Another running back, Mike Washington, had a big game from Utica, New York, by way of New Mexico State. He graded out at 64. And then cornerback, another secondary guy who we said we got torched, but had a good game here. Jaheim Singletary transferred to us he's from Jacksonville, Florida, transferred to us from Georgia. He graded out at a 64.2. So you see there we got several secondary guys, some defensive guys that played well. So we had a lot of guys play well. We should have won the game. I'm telling you, right, we should have won it. It slipped through our fingers. It happens. We're in SEC. It's the toughest conference there is. We played the number 17 team in the country and should have beat them. Whereas look at Iowa State, for instance. They go to Arkansas State, team that we demolished. We hammered them. Iowa State should have gotten beat. There were some couple penalties in that game where Arkansas State should have won. Give me a break on the top 25. Come on. We should be in the top 25. It's bogus. All right, here we go. Number 10, tight end Rohan Jones. He's from Canada by way of Montana State. That's where he transferred to us from. He graded at a 68.5. He had one catch for 21 yards. He had one target that PFF saw, and he had one catch. He graded out at 69 in a passing game, 65 run blocking, which is good, showing that he can block for run plays there. So good job, Rohan Jones. Number 9 was quarterback Taylen Green. Man, he had a monster game. He's from Louisville, Texas, by way of Boise State. He graded out at 69.2. He was 22 of 35 for 305 yards, one touchdown, no interceptions. Very good game by him. He threw for 63% completion percentage. Very good there as well. He carried the ball 14 times for 115 yards and one touchdown rushing. So this guy, he accounted for over 400 yards of offense and 2 touchdowns. A heck of a game. He should be in the Heisman Trophy race. I said what I said. He should be there. They haven't talked about it yet, but this guy's having a heck of a year so far, and he graded out at 78 in the run game. So very good game there for Taylen Green. All right, number 8, again, was tight end Andreas Paaske. However you say his name, probably mispronouncing it. He's from Denmark. He transferred to us from Eastern Michigan, and he graded out at 70, which is a really good grade. He was graded 79% in the pass game and 68 pass blocking. He did not catch any passes, but he did a good job of blocking, so very good job there, Andreas. Here's a guy that needs to play more. Number 7, Shakur Smalls. He's from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, by way of Maine. He graded out at 72.1. Very good grade. He graded out 75 tackle grade, 71 coverage grade. Very good. He had one tackle for a stop, which means he stopped a drive. Should have put a stop tackle there, my bad. And he only got to play 16 plays. I put 2 question marks there. Why is that? He needs to play more. These guys that grade out better, they need to play more. And I heard, Trey Biddy say saw some guys loafing. If we see guys loafing, they need to get off the field. We need to get them on the bench. Put guys that they're playing hard. I don't know who it was, but anyway, Shakur Smalls, if they grade out better than guys in front of them, they need to play more. And Shakur did. I'm surprised he only got 16 plays. But anyway, good job there, Shakur. All right, number 6 was our punter, our kickoff guy, Devin Bale. He's from La Jolla, California, by way of northern Colorado. He graded out a 74.9 grade, very good. He kicked off 6 times, and all 6 were touchbacks. Most of them are nowadays, but anyway, he averaged 72.3 yards per kick. 72.3, that's really good. The average starting field position for Ole Miss was 25-yard line, and that's very good as well. That makes them go 75 yards. That's a long ways. Defense get a little better. We'll stop them a few times. All right. Now, number 5. I'm starting to lag a little bit. Was right tackle Marion Harris. He's from Little Rock, Arkansas. Graded out at 75%. Very good grade. He had graded out at 80 in pass blocking, 70 run blocking. He only allowed 1 quarterback hurry, which that was a 98.7 efficiency on 40 pass blocks. So very good game there by Emarion Harris. Good job, man. Offensive line played a great game, matter of fact. All right, number 4, left tackle Corey Robinson II. He's from Roswell, Georgia, by way of Georgia Tech. He graded out at 75.3. Very good grade. A guy that they brought in and targeted. You see the coaching staff knows players, and they went out and got a good one here. He graded out 70 in the run game and 70% run blocking, 89% pass blocking. He gave up 0 pressures on 40 pass blocks. That's a 100% efficiency. Heck of a game there, Corey Robinson. Big left tackle, played extremely well. Great job, young man. Did a great job. All right, number 3, another guy that's been on here before, cornerback Julian Neal. He's from San Francisco, California. We won't hold that against him. Ha, I'm just joking. But by way of Fresno State, he graded out at 77.3, an absolutely wonderful grade. He graded at 83 versus the run, 82 tackle, 71 coverage grade. He had 1 quarterback hurry. He had 6 tackles and 1 assist, and he had 1 stop tackle. He also had 2 passes broken up. So a heck of a game there by Julian Neal. He's playing really well for us. Very lucky to get him. Keep it up, Julian. Doing a great job, man. He did not get burnt. He played a good game. All right, number 2. Good to see this young man back. David O'Kee, big defensive tackle. He's from Lagos, Nigeria, by way of Abilene Christian University. He graded out as a 77.8. Very good grade, and we need him. We need him back in there. He graded at 72 a tackle grade, 68 run defense. He had 1 tackle and 1 assist, and one of those tackles stopped a drive, a stop tackle. Now, and he only got 8 plays. I mean, I put question marks there, and hey, Coach D. Adams, I don't ever question him. He's a great coach. Several of his defensive linemen played well, but hopefully, they were just trying to spot him maybe a little bit first game back. Let's ramp that production up. David O'Kee, great job. Glad you are back. Maybe we can up your production next week. So great job there, young man. And then the number one player is a guy that we've said had to have a great season, and he's playing really well. His defensive end, Qunicy Rhodes Jr. He's from Little Rock, Arkansas. And he graded out at 86.6 grade. Great game. This guy's really stepping up to the plate and playing well. He's making himself some money. I know that for sure. He graded at 88 in pass rush. Great grade. 75 tackle grade. 70 versus the run. He had 1 quarterback hit. He had 3 quarterback hurries. He had 3 tackles, and 2 of those tackles were stop tackles. Absolutely great game there by Qunicy Rhodes Jr. Heck of a game. Great job, young man. Keep it up. Arkansas guy was our number 1 player, our best player, grading-wise. Super proud of him. Great job. Keep it up, Qunicy Rhodes Jr. And now here's a recap of our top 10. Qunicy was number 1. O'Kee was 2. Julian Neal was 3. Robinson was 4. Emarion Harris was 5. Devin Bale was 6. Shakur Smalls at 7. Andreas Paaske was 8. Taylen Green was 9. And then Rohan Jones was number 10 and had several other guys that played really well. So like I said, I'm sorry, I'm not a glass that's half empty. I'm a glass that's half full. We had a lot of guys play well. Should have won the game. Should have won it. Just slipped through our fingers there. We're going to win one here pretty soon. Mark my words. And you see there we have how many defense players? 1, 2, 3, 4. We have 4 defensive players and I guess 6 offensive players. The thing that I don't see, guys, is I don't see any linebackers in here. Our linebackers, need to step it up. I love our linebackers. That was a position that Travis Williams, said he felt really good about. And they're having production, but it's not grading well. We had every other position other than them, so I want to see them guys step up. Where's Wyatt Simmons at? Why is he not getting a little playing time? Where's Andrew Harris? Maybe those guys need to get a little playing time and rest Sorey and Dix a little bit and Shaw. I know those guys are great players, but maybe they need a little bit of break now and then, But, we had some secondary guys play well. We had some that didn't. We had some defensive linemen that played really well. Our top 2 players are defensive linemen. Who would have thought that? I mean, hey, actually our top 3. And then our offensive line, we know, played exceptionally well. You had a lot of guys that played really well. Linebackers may be struggling just a little bit. Maybe we need to look at Simmons. We might need to look at Andrew Harris in there. Give them a few plays and see how they do. I'd love to see it. But, hey, I'm not in any way back knocking Travis Williams, but it looked like defense was a little confused. And I think they'll figure it out with that 15 seconds. It's like Coach Pittman said, Lane Kiffin's getting to he's getting to make adjustments when he sees what we're in. And then, so in the second half, I think we come out, we played better defensively because we weren't changing a lot. But, we had guys wide open running down the field. Can't have that. We're confused. We're not just getting beat. We're a little confused. And I'm sure Travis Williams, he's going to figure it out. He's a great defensive coordinator. He's a great coach, great recruiter. He's going to figure it out. We're going to be better because of it. He is for sure. So I'm not knocking him at all. But anyway, we had a lot of good guys. A lot of guys had very good games. And like I say, I am not a glass is half full. I'm a glass that is half full. I'm not thinking it's half empty. It's all doom and gloom, man. I saw us have a lot of guys played a lot of good game here. Excuse me. But anyway, my computer's really lagging. I apologize about that. So I need to cut this off here. Thank you so much for watching. Thanks so much for spending time with me. And if you look here, this is my channel here. And I just did this because this is where I got to stop my video. But anyway, man, thanks so much for watching. If you would, if you enjoyed it, please hit that thumbs up button. And then please subscribe. You can look here. I have 311 videos on here, all kinds. I'm basketball, Brandon McCoy there. I do basketball, football, baseball videos. I've broken down. That's what I really love doing, is breaking down our players that we've signed, that we're recruiting. I love doing that part. And I love all of it. I love Arkansas sports, Arkansas football, and basketball, man. So anyway, subscribe if you can, and come back and watch more videos. I got a whole bunch of them there, and I'm going to keep making them. I try to make one a day. I am a teacher, so I get pretty busy. But anyway, thanks so much for watching. Thanks for spending time with me, and I hope to see you soon. Have a great day or evening whenever you're watching this. And like I say, come back soon. And, hey, no doom and gloom. Let's be glass half full. We're learning from this one. Should have won it. Let's go get a Memphis Tiger, right? I think we got Memphis coming up. Anyway, hey, man, go Hogs.